What's the one cause of chronic illness really no one's talking about? It's perceived danger. Okay, the perception that something in your environment is threatening to you. And the constant perception of this over and over and over and over again in your life, whether it's financial stress, whether it's relationship stress, whether it's health related stress, whether it's stress with school. It's just what happens is the person develops a certain level of traumatic response from past events, and then they start assessing the environment to basically protect himself from future threats. And this perception of danger causes them to think ahead of events and try to protect themselves against them all the time in these various situations. For example, they'll be concerned about the next meal they're going to go to because of the food that's going to be there, or the people that are going to be there, or what's going to happen, or what they're going to think of them, and things like that. You know, your constant perception of danger, of others judging you, you judging yourself in your own mind, you know, your future events that you're perceiving could be dangerous. This is a state of mind that people get stuck in because of past trauma. And I was in it myself for years, you know, that whenever there's something traumatic, it dysregulates the nervous system. And the nervous system starts to look for more things to protect you from. And it starts to create thoughts to protect you and protect you and protect you. But eventually you start buying into these thoughts like they're legitimate thoughts instead of just trauma responses. And then you start to believe that this reality is one which has all these threats around you that could basically keep you sick or keep you, you know, or could potentially harm you. And this is what I've seen over and over and over again. If you have a chronic illness, you are perceiving danger constantly in your reality and not realizing it. You are constantly seeing things around you that remind you of things that could go wrong. You have a storyline more than likely where that does not work out for you in the end, that this thing is not benefiting you. In fact, it's threatening and concerning, and that you have to go ahead and overcome it. This is all threatening in your own mind. And if you don't actually have the ability to get to a place where you could calm down in your own mind and release these thoughts through something like meditation, breathing, etc., then you'll be stuck in this constant state of defense against these thoughts that are threatening, and you will feel chronically hyperactivated. You'll be in a state of hypervigilance, will lead your nervous system to basically send out all kind of inflammatory messages, which will cause chronic or systemic inflammation. No matter where your symptoms are, whether your symptoms are in your knee, you have headaches, you have migraines, you got gut issues, whatever it is, if your nervous system is sending out responses that basically, you know, that something is wrong, then you're going to inflame everywhere. And this is how it works. Perceived danger is the hidden cause of the majority of these chronic illnesses. Of course, there are other things going on. We got, you know, issues in the gut, we got issues with mold, we got issues with food sensitivities, etc. But if you're stuck in a perception of danger, you will not be able to heal. It'll keep you chronically activated and you'll be stuck in a cycle of illness.